You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth. And who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth. And who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world.
We are the heart.
We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth. And who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world.
I am the heart.
I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth. And who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, you are the heart, you are the hands, I am the heart, I am the hands, I'm a blessing to the world.
Good morning. Is everybody here? I think folks are out in the hallway. Let's bring them in. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad to be here myself. I'm very glad to see you all here. I saw a headline that called this the zombie summer. And I think today's the last day of our zombie summer. It won't die. But so hopefully we'll get our real autumn here soon. Welcome to Unity Center of Cedar Rapids. We appreciate your presence here, and this is our spiritual home, and we appreciate the energy that you bring to this community, and we thank you for joining us. We also welcome our live streamers, and we invite you to know that you are connected heart to heart and soul to soul, and please know that we are here to support you on your spiritual journey as well. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to all of our guests today. Please take a look at the welcome brochure and learn more about Unity CR. And if you're newer here or you just need to update your contact information, please fill out the guest survey that's also in that little brochure. You can also scan the QR code. There it is. Or put a piece of paper in the offertory basket toward the end of the service. So we thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you all again. Welcome. Welcome also our speaker for today. It's Barb Buchanan and some of the, yay! And she'll be joined with some of the Elayne Fisher Community Covered volunteers as well. Our musicians today are the Unity Band, Nina Swanson, Angela Dooley, Don Oliver, Ben Fashampar, and Trey Dooley. We invite our children now to join the youth and family ministers. Well, let's bless them before they go on their way. We love you, we bless you, we behold the light in you.
We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light.
right, now let's stand for our invocation and opening song.
There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in me. God the good, God the good, God the good, omnipotent.
This is a new song. You've heard it a few times before, those of you who attend regularly, but it's the first time we've sung it together as a group. So today we're learning, and we'll sing it every Sunday for the rest of the month. So by the time October, the end of it comes, you'll know it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
God, you are every mountain. God, you are every ocean. God, you are every canyon, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every morning. God, you are every midnight. God, you are every moment, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. God, you are every sunshine. God, you are every moon glow. God, you are every star shine, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every springtime. God, you are every snowfall. God, you are every season, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. 'Cause you are the very breath I breathe, and your perfect love created me. Now it's the time for everybody to greet one another with a handshake, a hello.
seated, and Lisa is coming quickly. She is here to talk about our Ministry Minute, which is the live stream team. Here you go.
It's been a busy day. I kind of forgot. All right, so the live stream are our folks in the back there. Yay. Turn around and wave at our folks in the back. Yay. Thank you, everybody in the back. The live stream team is who brings our service, brings Unity CR out to the world via YouTube. So if you didn't know, if you miss a Sunday, you can go to our website under lessons, or you can go to YouTube. You can subscribe on YouTube and see all of our back lessons. So we're always welcome to have more people to get into the rotation. If you like computers, we can train you how to do it. So we have lots of different jobs. We have Google Slides, these lovely slides here that give us our lyrics. And then we have cameras, and we have the whole live stream thing. Well, that's true. We do have a sound component to our back, to the live stream team. Yes, Carl's there doing it right now. So anyway, you're always welcome to join. Let me know if you're interested. I think that's it.
Thank you. Yay. That was a true Ministry Minute. And they should not call it live stream, they should call it life-saving team, because for those of us who are not able to be here every Sunday, it truly is a lifesaver. And it's great if you really love the service, you can go back and watch it again and fast forward to the part you want to hear again and write notes on. So yeah, it's wonderful. Love this team. Thank you, thank you. All right, now here's another great thank you. I've been waiting because I see the sea of blue out here. So thank you to everyone on Team Unity who walked in the Especially for You race this morning. After the service, please come up here to the front to take a picture. So we are proud to support you and proud that you walked there for all the families and women dealing with breast cancer. So thank you to all of you. Yes. After the service today, the Grounds and Garden team will be meeting in the Strong Room. As you probably know, speaking of abundance and gratitude here, as you probably know, the 2025 Prayer, Peace, and Prosperity fundraiser raised an astounding $40,489. We are so grateful for each of you who contributed. And if you still need to fulfill your pledge, you can do it a few ways. You can put cash or a check in an envelope, put your name on it, and put 2025 fundraiser on it. Or you can give online at unitycr.org. And be sure to check the fund that says 2025 fundraiser, so we know that it's separate from the general. You can give to the general fund too, but the fundraiser we're keeping track of. So please note that if you're giving online. On October 7th, this coming Tuesday, please join the True Tuesday group for the first Tuesday topic of traits and personality. Then on Thursday, October 9th at 10:30, the Spirit-Based book study continues with the book Discovering the Spiritual Wisdom of Trees. Next Saturday, we're going through these quickly here. Next Saturday, October 11th, join Lisa, who you just saw, for the Unity Ukuleles. And this is a beginner group, so everybody's welcome. And you can mark your calendars for the first annual Arts and Crafts Fair that's going to be in the community room. You can get an early start on your Christmas shopping while supporting the artists from Unity CR and beyond. And the dates are up there on that. Oops, they were up there. Speaking of dates, save another date for the Exploring Unity class on November 8th and 9th. And if you just want to learn more about the Unity movement, or if you want to become a member of Unity CR, that's the class you want to take. Next Sunday, we are pleased to welcome Chelsea Stoll with a message of compassion. If you have a prayer request today, your prayer partner is Paula Land. She's in the back there right now, but she'll join you after the service in the prayer room. And that's the end of the announcements. So please stand as you're able and join us for a congregational song.
One, two, three, and.
How can I serve today, sweet Spirit? How can I serve today? Oh Lord, speak in ways that I will understand. When you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Who needs my love today, sweet Spirit? Who needs my love today? Oh Lord, speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Where must I share today, sweet Spirit? Where must I share today? Oh Lord, speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. How can I serve today, sweet Spirit? How can I serve today? Oh Lord, speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go.
You may be seated. Now, please join me in saying our statement of purpose. Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. We gather to create an experience of spirit. At Unity CR, we offer practical teachings that empower abundant and meaningful living. Meeting you right where you are, we endeavor to provide a variety of ways to support your path of spiritual living. Our mission is to provide spiritual awareness and share the wonder and joy of God's love. And now for the daily word. Let's read this affirmation together. It's about appreciation. Appreciation keeps me in a state of gratitude. And as I say this, I want you to know these words for yourself too, because this is an awesome message today. It can be easy to take the blessings in my life for granted, for the gratitude I feel to be supplanted by the busyness and the concerns of everyday life. But practicing appreciation is the best way to attract even more blessings and stay open to life and love. Appreciation and gratitude keep me in a state of awe and wonder, open to the beauty of the world, the kindness of other people, and the benevolence of God. With my heart and mind open to the world's wonders, I am simply magnetic. I draw to myself blessings large and small, synchronicities, serendipities, and all kinds of wonderful surprises come my way when I am appreciative. I live in ease and grace, aware of the presence of God and grateful every day. And the Bible verse for today is from Psalm 9, verse 1. I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will tell of all your wonderful deeds.
When I am lost inside my mind, sing me the hope I cannot find. My mind my despair has left me blind. Sing me the tune I left behind. Will you sing over me? Will you sing over me? Sing of the goodness I cannot see. Will you sing over me? When all the grief pours through my hands, when I've forgotten who I am, I can't feel anything but shame. Sing out and give me back my name. Will you sing over me? Will you sing over me? Sing of the goodness I cannot see. Will you sing over me? Will you sing over me? When I sink down beneath the fear, the weight is more than I can bear. Keep singing though I cannot hear. Someday I'll sing for you, I swear. Will you sing over me? Will you sing over me? Sing of the goodness I cannot see. Will you sing over me? Will you sing over me? Will you sing over me? Sing of the goodness I cannot see. Will you sing over me? Will you sing over me? Will you sing over me?
Hello. How's everybody today? Yeah, we're good. I'm Barb Buchanan, licensed unity leader and prayer chaplain, and I lead the EFCC team, Elayne Fisher Community Cupboard Team, which is a mighty team, I must say. Elayne, she's our foundress, and she was a wonderful, wonderful friend. And the pantry started maybe 12 years ago. I don't have an exact date, I'm sorry to say, but it's been going strong through COVID and all those other times. We managed to figure out a way to get food to the people who came to us. And she had the vision of feeding our community, and we made it happen. So our team consists of Valerie Stillwell, myself, Cindy Thompson, Jean Kirby, Michelle, I just lost her last name, Michelle Cole, And Margaret Larkart is not pictured because we don't have a picture of her currently. But we also have those people who go and get our groceries from Dollar Tree or other places, and they are a huge member of this team, although their pictures are not up here. They include Kevin Krumvieta, Greg McGaffick, Brian Zumhoff, and as of late, Nina and Carl Swanson. It so happened that they were here when we were doing this and Kevin wasn't, so they got to join in the joy of bringing in groceries. And also, there are those who have stood in for someone being missing or gone or couldn't be on that Tuesday, and that includes Paula Land and Ruth Geary. And if I missed anybody else, I apologize. Nobody else. Okay. So as you noticed our title today, Ketchup Soup. You might be curious about this. You may be wondering, what are they talking about and why are we going to talk about ketchup today? Well, the answer to that will be later in the service. So you've got to stay in your seats for a little bit longer, and we'll get to it. So today we're going to look at food scarcity and what that looks like. And obviously in food scarcity, that results in hunger. And we are going to tell you some stories from our clients, but I want to tell you first a few facts about the EFCC. In this year, we have served over 1,000 clients. They come on Tuesdays from 10 to 12:30, and that does not include their family members or extended families. There was a couple of Tuesdays that we did ask about family members, and that ranged from 150 to 180 additional numbers in that number. And we average 40 people in that time. We've also seen in the 50s, which is a very busy Tuesday, I must say. So we see an average of a lot of people, and we have spent over $13,000 this year on groceries. And today is about supporting the pantry, all of you, everybody, whoever it might be, in making this a community endeavor. And there you are. So with that said, I think I'm going to turn it over to Michelle, who's going to tell us some stories. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Michelle Cole, and I'm blessed to be here today, and I'm excited to share with you just a few of the experiences I have had in being a volunteer with the Elayne Fisher Community Cupboard. So the first thing I want to point out, though, is Barb provided you with some startling statistics. If you think about it, we're only open for 2.5 hours, 1 day a week. And during that time, we average between 40 and 50 individuals. As she mentioned, already just in 2025, we have served over 1,000 people. But I want you to stop and think about that impact, because that's one person per family. That 1,000 people have people they're trying to feed. Some of them are parents, some of them are grandparents, raising grandchildren unexpectedly for various reasons. And I'm really ashamed to admit this, but I'm going to. I have worked in human services for 35 years. Actually, I'm not ashamed of that part. But I'm really proud of that part, actually. But when I was asked if I wanted to volunteer at the food pantry, I was like, oh, goodness. And I started thinking about it. I really needed to pray about it, because I had kind of this mental picture in my mind of what homelessness and hunger looked like. And I really wasn't honestly sure if I wanted to do that. Did I have the time? Yes, I had the time. Did I really want to volunteer in that manner? I wasn't sure. But I'm so, so glad that I did, because one of the things that I realized is no one chooses homelessness. No one chooses hunger. In fact, many of the people that come every week for our support are making extremely difficult choices based on the life circumstances that they're facing. And behind each one of those 1,000 people is a face, is a name, is a story. And I'm going to share a couple with you. And one surprise I had, especially the first couple of times, but it's been consistent every time I volunteer, people are so incredibly grateful. They are so grateful. I had this misperception that they were going to come in and be like, oh, well, can I have 3 soup and can I have, 4 tuna? Can I have, they're not. They're very respectful. They know it's one of each. And many times they'll say, you know what, I was here last week, I still have that, I want to save that for someone else that needs it. So they are extremely grateful. But like I said, behind all of those numbers are stories. And a couple that I want to share for you today. Last New Year's Eve, I had a young man come in, and he was very, very polite. He was very nervous. And we usually ask if they've been here before. If they haven't, we kind of, tell them how they're able to choose what items would help benefit their family, them and their family. And he kind of stopped for a second, and he goes, I'm not really sure. And I said, oh, well, what do you mean? And I was trying to kind of ease his fears a little bit. And he said, well, I was just recently, as in yesterday, awarded custody of my 4 children that I haven't seen in a year. And they're coming to my apartment tonight, and I have no food. And that broke my heart, and that broke the stereotype of what I typically think of someone who might be using a food pantry. Another one, actually, I shared that because it was right at the beginning of the new year, so I sent an email to the EFCC team with Barb's blessing, sharing that and just how much it meant to me and how overcome I was in being able to help this young man who was now getting custody of his 4 children, which ranged in ages from 2 to 14. And I actually had a response from one of my fellow volunteers and said, well, actually a week ago, we had a young man come in who was probably in his teen years and said he hadn't eaten for 2 days. So there's a couple examples. This summer, interestingly, thank you, Paula. Paula was helping me restock the pantry, and we were about to close up because we were after 12:30. And a motorhome drove in to the parking lot, and it was a much, much older model, and I used to love camping as a kid. I used to love camping with my family as a kid. And I said to Paula, well, I don't know, should we go ahead and lock the doors? And she goes, maybe wait and see if they need anything. And 2 adults came in and said that they were driving down Blair's Ferry, they saw the sign, and they literally just spent their last $11 to put gas in their motorhome. And again, it was a very old model motorhome. Well, in talking to them, come to find out, they both had very unexpected job losses. So as friends, decided to cohabitate in the motorhome because they couldn't afford rent. And they had that decision to make that day if they were going to spend that $11 on gas trying to find a place to park the motorhome and sleep that night, or if they were going to have food. And so thank you, Paula, for your help that day. We were able to get them some food from the pantry. Another example, and that's why I've got the Kleenex here. As a mom, this one really, really hit me. A young lady came in a few weeks ago, and she was carrying a newborn, and I love babies. I love babies, and of course, I have to ask, oh, how old is your baby? And the baby was only a few weeks old. And I said, well, have you been with us before? And she said, no. And I said, well, we usually ask you to bring your own bag. We like to use reusable bags, but I can give you a box. And she said, I don't know if I can carry a box. And I kind of looked at her odd, and I said, what do you mean? She goes, well, she'd walked over because she saw some of her neighbors carrying their bags had come to the food pantry. And she said, I don't know if you'll have what I need. And I said, well, what do you mean? She goes, do you have any pads? And I'm looking at her odd, and I'm looking at our pantry shelves, and all of a sudden I realize she's talking about feminine hygiene products, right? This is a brand new mom, carrying a newborn. And I said, well, I'm really sorry. Sometimes we have those donated, but our funding is really directed towards food. I'd be happy to help you with some food. And she said, well, she goes, okay, but I need to carry my baby, and I need to be able to carry some food. So we were able to get her some food. But here is a young woman, a new mom, having to decide between food and whether or not she has the hygiene products that she needs. I mean, that just tells you that, like, you know, many people don't choose to be in this position. They don't want to be in this position, and they're making some tough choices. And, you know, like Barb said, we've served over 1,000 people so far just in 2025. That impact goes so much farther than just that 1,000 people. We've had grandparents come in who suddenly are raising grandchildren because the parent is unable to. We had one grandma actually in line, because you know where our point pantry is located, and we have people kind of line up, and it was so interesting because we had one person talking to a grandma who is just now suddenly had her 3 grandsons that are teenagers move in with her so that they had a roof over their head. And one of the ladies in line was telling about the different products that we have, or you know, the different food items, and one of them are tortilla shells. And it warmed my heart because I can hear these people talking in the hallway, and they're coming up with what recipes you can do with tortilla shells to try to feed very, very hungry teenagers, especially with rising egg prices, because that's what they were saying, make scrambled eggs and you can do this. And it actually reminded me of Miss Ashley, who's amazing at our brunches, and she has such amazing recipes. But it was so neat to hear that. I don't want to call it camaraderie, because again, nobody wants to be in that position. And so many of these people have had life experiences, and life situations happen to them. And that's where I was ashamed to admit to you today that that was my stereotype that I walked into. And I'm so thankful that I got my eyes opened through this experience. And I am so incredibly grateful for all of you and your generosity in bringing items to share at the food pantry. As you can see, for the month of October, we're hoping to fill our shopping carts. And I know with things going on right now that we'll probably continue to see even more increasing numbers, but please know that if you're able to contribute, you know, even basic hygiene products are not covered by SNAP benefits. That's a national regulation, cannot pay for hygiene products. So toilet paper is not covered by SNAP. I don't want to call out this donor because I haven't gotten their permission, but one morning they were in helping Paula with the deposit, and I went and asked Paula, do we have any more toilet paper? We're really running low on a number of things. And that particular member or volunteer, person who comes to church services, said, well, I will be right back. Went over to Sam's and bought 2 big, huge things of toilet paper, and we went through almost one of them in just an hour here at our pantry. So please bring items in. It's very needed. People are very, very, very grateful, and it's another way that you can kind of pay it forward and help our community. Thank you.
Ketchup soup. It was a staple during the Great Depression, and I'm sure it's a staple continuing on through today. It was called the poor man's soup, and people who are desperate for food will try anything to feed themselves or their families or loved ones. And I also learned on the internet that it has gained popularity, that it's a unique and harmonious blend of sweet and sour and savory flavors. Not that I want to try it, though. And we also know that the ketchup packets, they are everywhere in stores, so that it's a easy product to pick up. Has anybody tried ketchup soup? Okay. Well, Ashley, congratulations. What a honor to know you. So we have a short video. Also, I wanted to say that ketchup contains lycopene, which can reduce the risk of cancer. And lots of people eat ketchup every single day throughout the year, probably hundreds of pounds. But anyway, the ketchup soup was indicative of being desperate for food and being hungry and lack of food for them. So let's play the ketchup soup video for our congregants today. Three packets of ketchup. A little hot water. There you go. I'm sure back in the Great Depression that there was not quite that serving, but I am so Kleenexes. I was amazed when I came in today and saw the grocery cart filled up and overflowing. So I can't thank you enough. And my vision is that it's not just this month, that it will continue throughout the year. And we know that food scarcity is all around us. And it affects those who are most vulnerable. And it's also, as Michelle said, that someone with a suit and tie may be most vulnerable. And we can make a difference. When our hearts are joined together, we can come together as a community and serve our community, unity, and also local community and the world. And we are here, obviously with our prosperity consciousness with the fundraiser, we are very prosperous, and we have very many means to show that. And I know the staff is extremely grateful to serve our clients, and we love them. And we love Dollar Tree over there and Aldi, where we get a lot of our groceries. And if you would be interested in volunteering, please see me or Michelle today. Again, we do this on Tuesday mornings from 10 to 12:30. And I invite you for a moment to close your eyes and just hear these few words, that when we join our hearts together, we can make a difference to live the truth we know and to share our prosperity. Thank you, and thank you again. And as we move into meditation, from Psalm 49:3 states, "The meditation of my heart shall be understanding." In this sweet time of prayer, I relax and still my thoughts. I become aware of my breath, knowing it is the breath of life moving in and through me. I release any thought of distraction or concern, letting the sounds around me fall away. I become fully present in this moment. I enter my quiet place, the center of my being, and listen for the still, small voice of spirit, for the inaudible yet sure whisper in my heart. I am listening. I hear the peaceful assurance you are loved, and feel the presence of pure love. I am love. In this peaceful moment, I give thanks that I am a creation of the divine, an expression of infinite love. I am divine. I give thanks for the promise that I am never alone. God is always with me as a guiding, protecting presence. I am presence. God is the perfect life that flows throughout my body temple. I am strong and well. God is the infinite wisdom, my source of confidence and courage to do that which is mine to do. I am wisdom. God is unlimited supply and loving provision. I have everything my heart desires. I am listening, attuned to the presence of love. I set my intention for the day. My thoughts, words, and actions will be expressions of love and wisdom to brighten someone's day. My hands will be the hands of love that serve with gratitude. My voice will convey the spirit of love and compassion with words to lift the heart of one whose spirits are low. I will treat this day with good humor and a light touch, inviting goodwill and harmony in every moment. With a prayer of gratitude on my lips, I go forward into this day with joy in my heart. And so it is. Amen.
One, two, three, four.
Maybe we can never house the homeless. Rid the streets of violence and crime. Make a world a safe place for our children. But we can try. Maybe we can never feed the hungry. Chase every warplane from the sky. Do away with ignorance and hatred, but we can try. Sometimes I feel so helpless, 'cause all I can do is my best. But even the longest journey begins with a single step. Maybe we can't always find forgiveness, give our wildest dreams the wings to fly. Maybe we won't always love our neighbor, but we can try. Sometimes I feel so helpless, but I'm gonna do my best, 'cause even the longest journey begins with a single step. Maybe we can't always find forgiveness, give our wildest dreams the wings to fly. Maybe we won't always love our neighbor, but we can try. We can try. We can try, we can try. Oh yeah. We can try, we can try. We can try, we can try. We can try to help each other. We can try, we can try. We're all sisters and brothers. No, it doesn't take much. We can try. Give money or love. We can do what we can. We can try.
What an awesome song, what an awesome message. Wow, what a great day we've had here today. Thank you. And now it is time to bless our offering. So let's have the ushers come forward. And as they do so, we invite everyone to hold their love offering for a blessing. And we invite those of you online to make your contribution to unitycr.org. Let me grab this here real quick. Let's do this. We bless these baskets and the abundance they will soon receive. We see them as symbols of the potential available to all of us. As we participate in this sacred act of giving and receiving, we give abundantly, we receive thankfully, and we give again generously. Please join me in our offertory statement. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful.
We're grounded by faith, growing in wisdom, grateful for love in all that we are. Grounded by faith, growing in wisdom, grateful for love forever. Amen. Grateful for love, growing in wisdom, grounded by faith that all is well. So grateful for love, growing in wisdom, grounded by faith that all is well. We're grounded by faith, growing in that we are, grounded by faith, growing in wisdom, grateful for love forever. Amen. Grateful for love forever. Amen.
For those of you who don't know, we have prayer requests in one basket and the offertory in the other basket. We surround these members of our spiritual community who made known their prayer requests with our loving thoughts and prayers. We affirm and know that each person is blessed with wisdom and discernment, health and wholeness, and prosperity in good measure. Freely we give and gratefully we receive. We dedicate and consecrate these tithes, gifts, and offerings to the will, the work, and the way of the Christ as it expresses through this ministry of love and service. We release these requests trusting that all is well. Amen. Oh, just one quick thing before we go. Just a reminder, the Grounds and Gardens team will meet in the strong room after the service. Now, please rise for the prayer for Let There Be Peace on Earth.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyful vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us.
I am the love of God.
The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is.
And all is well. Second comment.
If everybody could please hold Susan Liddell in your prayers. She took a fall at the race. She's getting the care she needs. Please see her as whole and strong, rapid healing, and just send lots and lots of love to Susan and Jan. Thank you. And come on up for the picture for those of you who are on the team.
So, top of page 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sometimes I feel so helpless, but I'm gonna do my best. 'Cause even the longest journey begins give our wildest dreams the wings to fly. Maybe we won't always love our neighbor,